Hey, what's up everybody, Malakith here and welcome to Stellaris. Now this is the latest grand strategy offering from Paradox Development Studio, as you can see in the top right. The other thing to note is down at the bottom here, the version number. This is not the release build. This is prior to release, and so some things may still have bugs in them. They are working it out, and hopefully they will get it fixed for release if we come across them. So, this is my first time playing this. I've not had any time playing it before, just watching the various developer streams and stuff that they've been putting out, as I'm sure many of you have. So I've already made a race, which hopefully it will let me cover. And we're basically going, as probably the title of the YouTube video gave away, with Space Vikings as a theme. Oh, Empire spawning allowed. What's this? Oh, it's allowed to appear in a regular game. Okay. If we were playing something else, they could appear. So, coming up with a race name was, well, I found it difficult, so we've gone with Odin's Chosen. We might be able to think of a better one later. Midgard is, of course, the planet. We are a human. We've gone with Strong. I didn't go with Very Strong. I think it was called Very Strong, which was a bigger bonus because, to me, Very Strong means, you know, big, burly aliens that can lift huge boulders and things, whereas Vikings are just strong. We've gone with Slow Learners. Don't really know why, we just wanted a negative trait, and none of the others seem to really fit. I guess a bit headstrong, we could say. But they do conform to the general consensus. And we are following a divine mandate, of course, with Collectivist, Militarist, and Spiritualist as the traits that we've got. Collectivist because we've decided to unite and leave Midgard to go find the gods. Militarist because, hey, Vikings. And Spiritualist, again, the gods. Weapons-wise, we had mass drivers, lasers, or missiles. Bash it with a big, hard object seems to be the way I would expect Vikings in space to behave, so mass drivers it is. Wormhole travel was listed as an advanced tech, the other two being warp, where you can just go wherever you want, but it's quite expensive and the distance is not huge. It's also a bit slow. Or, I can't remember what the other one's called, but you basically have predefined paths you can jump across. Instead, I've gone with wormhole travel. We have to build a little station, and then we can jump anywhere within range. It opens a portal to the other end. You don't have to have a station at both ends. It was listed as advanced because you do have to build those stations, but we'll give it a try. I wanted to go with it for thematic feel, and it just seemed more interesting to me. We'll call it Bifrost Gates, just to stick with the theme. And then this was the only ship that really looked like it would come from a human civilization, to be honest. So, that's who we're going with. Let's go, I don't know, 800 stars. 4 spiral arms. We'll take this up to 29 empires, me being the 30th. We'll still let 6 be advanced. Difficulty normal. FTL travel will allow all of them, you could limit it of course. And Iron Man will be left off because if I have to re-record an episode, well, yes, I would be stuck if I was in Iron Man. If it suddenly crashes mid-recording, and I need to go back and do it again, otherwise you guys would miss out on huge chunks of content, I will need that as an option, really. Now, tutorials are on, because as I said, this is my first time playing it, so you can learn with me. If they annoy you, I apologise. Okay, so Odin's Chosen Government Divine Mandate, led by Vladimir Eriksson, who's a human, of course, wormhole travel, capital of Midgard. Traits, continental preference. So tropical and ocean are passable to us, desert and Arctic really not. Conformists, slow learners, and strong. In the eons since the first primitive human communities took shape on the grassy savannas of Midgard, our civilization has spread and prospered. Many false prophets took it upon themselves to offer spiritual guidance to our people as we advanced through the ages, but the true faith prevailed. The last heathen strongholds were vanquished after several bloody crusades, uniting us under the holy will of a single divine leader. Now, after the successful creation of artificial subspace wormholes, the finest minds of the Odin's Chosen have finished construction of the first wormhole station at the edge of our system. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp.
Blessings upon you, your holiness. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence. The priesthood has ordained me to act as your faithful servant and advisor, so that I may aid you on our divine path to the stars.
We will go full tutorial.
An excellent decision. You will have my full support.
Good to know.
Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
Yeah, the first mission is to fully survey our home system. I've added it as an entry in the situation log. To access it, click the situation log button in the left. I'm guessing that one.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
Yeah, we need to fully explore our home system. Venturing out to this, select our science ship by either clicking on the ship itself or selecting the vessel in the outliner, which I'm from streams should be over here. Maybe not. Okay, building a star empire. Yeah. Situation log, push it 5. Ah, there it is. I knew it was over here. Alright, we're on the science ship. Apparently called Copernicus.
This is our science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
Marco Polo class. We will be taking suggestions on the names for ship classes. I have a few in mind, but yes, fill them in the comments. Obviously, we need suggestions for other planet names once we start colonizing them, but for now, that's not a problem. Right, what did he tell me to do? I've been too busy thinking about other stuff. Right click on a not yet surveyed planetary body. Survey. Oh, just survey system. Sounds good. Uncover any that are habitable. Okay, and then I guess we unpause, because otherwise, not going to do much. Game, you seriously trying to screw with me here. High Priest Jengo Onwuaduangwu is the new heir to our empire and will take the throne if when our current ruler dies. Okay.
To overcome the vast distances that separate star systems, our scientists have developed wormhole technology. Stations equipped with wormhole generators can tunnel through subspace, creating temporary gateways to other systems that ships can travel through.
Yeah, wormhole travel is near instantaneous, but it requires the presence of a wormhole station within range. Ships also need to be equipped with special wormhole stabilizers to withstand the stress of passing through subspace. Where is my wormhole station? I'm guessing it's that. If we go to the galaxy map, I'm not sure how we... I'm fairly sure this was sensor range, but I might be wrong. It could be this is sensor range and that's the jump range.
Researching new technologies will be critical to our success. I tell you this not merely as a product of unfettered technological progress, but as your trusted advisor and, I suspect, your only true friend.
Okay, one important technology that we should research as soon as possible is New Worlds Protocol. It will give us access to colony ships, which will allow us to establish footholds on other planets. So, technology research. Access the technology with F6, and then, yeah, okay. Could it get that one?
The technology screen is where we will be directing our research efforts. Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
Roberto Ferrari. They really did go all out on the names, didn't they? Okay, nuclear missiles, ion thrusters, or nanomechanics will come back. New Worlds Protocol, that's the one it wants. Get the colony ship. We're missing out on... Well, not missing out, it gets shuffled back into the deck. So you get 3 options every time. And the ones you don't pick get shuffled back in as potentials for later. Some more common than others. Alright. Definitely that one. Let's have a look. What have we got here? Physics Lab 1. Now that's a planetary upgrade. Survey speed increase or the solar panel network. I think, if I remember correctly, goes on stations or spaceports, maybe. We'll go for physics lab and engineering. Nuclear missiles, which would be a variation on weapon type to what we've got. Not so keen. Ion thruster. What does that do? Sublight speed and a chance to evade. Or the engineering facility. I think I will go with the engineering facility. I mean, I know that's potentially giving us a different weapon type, but for now, I'm going to go with that. Alright, construction ship. That around doing not a lot. What else have we got up here then?
In the contact screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance, and we can quickly and easily engage in diplomacy.
Okay. Build a mining station. Here we go. For a mineral deposit or strategic resource, so that would be a mineral deposit. So right click on Vesta. No. How do I build on it then?
This is our construction ship, which is used to construct space stations. When an astronomical object, such as a planet, has been surveyed, we can order this ship to build a research station or a mining station to exploit any resources it may have.
Got a mining station. Go. Military stations can be built anywhere in the system, become available as we research it, basically.
We have found an anomaly. From time to time, our science ships will discover strange things while surveying worlds. These can be researched by scientists, but be certain their skills are up to the task.
Anomaly level 1, failure risk 0. Okay, let's research that then. Does it mean he comes back to it? Looks like it. Yep. I know he's meant to be surveying everything, but... pull this across here so we can see it for a minute. Wormhole range 65. It'd be great if we had any concept of, 65 watts. I'm guessing that's the sensor range and that's the jump range. Just as a guess. What have we got here? First
Military
fleet.
fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms, if we so wish.
Okay, done that
As an
one.
astute observer may already have noticed, habitable planet. This is our homeworld and the capital of our empire. Here we see a visual representation of this planet's surface, divided into tiles. This tab is only visible on colonies and surveyed worlds that are habitable. Each pop occupies a single tile, which means that there can never be more pops on a planet than there are free tiles.
Okay, secrets at the doorstep. The anomaly we detected on Titan unveils something astonishing. The moon is surrounded by a trail undoubtedly produced by FTL engines. We are unable to trace it to its origin due to it being generated long ago. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies whenever we get the chance. It must assuredly grant us new knowledge and technology. We've been watched, but why? Alright, each pop occupies a single... Oh, hang on. Okay. Pop occupies a single tile, which means that there can never be more pops on a planet than there are free tiles. Yep. So this one's growing. I'm assuming these all have the same traits just because they're the sort of the home world. Contact report, remnants. Odin's chosen is abuzz with news of alien remnants studied by the VLS Copernicus. These leavings are considered definitive proof of intelligent, purposeful alien activity at some point in the past. We may still be alone now, but we're at least not the first to be so. Alright, I'm going to send my military ships to Bernard's Star. We'll see how this works. Looks like they go over to where the station is. Oh. Oh dear. Don't right click. PLS Aardvark, Sea Lion, and Roger Young. Oh, that's a nice effect. Oh, hang on. Planetary buildings. Tiles can generate resources, but we will need planetary buildings to get the most out of them.
Very good. The new mining station is operational, and it has already begun.
Okay, what else have we scanned? Scanned Saturn, of course. Scanned Titan. Currently scanning Mercury. And everything else is unsurveyed currently. And we arrive in Bernard's Star. What have we got? Molten World, Barren World, Barren World, Gas Giant. Yep. Not going to be able to live there. This is the problem with wormhole travel. You have to go back to go forwards because you're reliant on those. You know what I'm on about. These things. Wormhole generating stations. Bifrost gateways, I'm calling them that. Now, Alpha Centauri is meant to have habitable worlds, I believe. Barren World. Continental World. Barren World. Gaia World. And a Barren World. So, Gaia Worlds are perfect for everybody. And Alpha Centauri 1 is perfect for us. Size 18, size 15. We definitely want to get in there. Build a wormhole station. We got the resources for it? Yes. Why can I not build that? Ah, it has to be on the edge of the system. Let's put it back towards Sol because we can always bring friendlies in from there. Now, can we produce more ships?
The Spaceport tab is where we view orbiting fleets, build new ships, and upgrade the station itself. If a planet has no spaceport, we can order the construction of one if we have the necessary resources.
Order a second science ship. Really? The asteroid belt doesn't have any resources? Or not that one anyway. How's our research doing? That one. What I might do, put it up to fast. We can always pause when we require it.
Construction complete.
PLS Coldwell.
The Leaders tab lets us hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists, admirals, and generals.
Okay, so you're leading the Copernicus and you three are my researchers. So we will have to recruit a new one. We got 5 of 10. They cost whatever that resource is. Influence. Okay, who have we got? Abel El Ghazali, Daya Ostrovsky, and Logan Reeves. I can pronounce that one. Rocketry, anomaly failure risk reduction. Anomaly failure risk reduction. She's also the youngest, which means she should hopefully live longer. And she's now on the science ship, which is going to head to Alpha Centauri to survey all of the stuffs. How's the construction ship doing? Oh, now that's cool. Well, they'll leave the military fleet there for a minute because it can be used to hop onwards. So we're really relying on getting this for the colony ship. And then we want 2 colonies, although apparently they have upkeep of energy, I believe. So maybe we don't want 2 at once. That Gaia world is definitely going first. Upgrade for the spaceport, but nothing to put in it.
This is where we manage all ground forces on this planet. The upper portion.
Fleet order can finish. Wormhole station is done. Excellent. Industrial wastelands, sprawling slums. Only 2 tile blockers we have. Leader has gained a level. Scientist Walter von Fritsch has leveled up. Excellent. From all his surveying. Ah, Jupiter has some energy credits. Let's get you back here. Mining stations used to collect minerals, energy credits. Okay, use all of it through that one type of station. That's probably a sensible thing, really. There's no reason to separate them out. That will boost this one here. How are we doing down in Alpha Centauri? Alright, where to explore next? What do you reckon?
Alien vessel. We have discovered spacefaring alien entities that may or may not be intelligent. But let's face it, probably are. Their true nature will remain a mystery. These are unknown spacefaring entities. We can learn more about them and maybe even initiate first contact by completing the appropriate special project.
Oh dear. That's... Space jellyfish?
System survey complete.
We got space jellyfish. Where was
all the ships in use within our empire are designed here.
Not the one I wanted. Investigate the Alpha aliens. Any current society research? I don't think we're doing society research elsewhere. Go! I was going oh dear because the strength number of them is 78.53 and our first fleet is only 75. Right, let's go explore core.
Well done. The survey of our home system has been completed. Alien vessel. We now have access to planetary data that the astronomers on our homeworld could only dream of a mere generation ago.
We've found hostile aliens in core. What have we found in here? Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay.
Evading hostile fleet.
I paused it. What are you doing? Yeah, weird crystalline entities. I'm sure you were meant to be surveying this system. Right, and let's have the military fleet jump to up there, I guess.
Evading hostile fleet.
Yes, let's evade the hostile fleet. Run away! They're considerably stronger than me, 105 each, and there's 3 of them.
We should continue our exploration efforts.
Here's you. Busy. Trying to do what you're asking, in fact. Alright, let's send this science ship to Olimar. And Caldwell. Have we surveyed all of these then? No, we haven't. Caldwell. Get on with it. What's in Olimar then? We have Barren World, an Arctic world, a Toxic world. Oh, it's habitable. A Tomb world. Yeah, I don't think so. Ah, there is a continental, but it's tiny. Right, well, we'll survey everything while we're here, but I'm not expecting to colonize that. Not just yet, we've got better options available. What's in here? Like that one! A 19-sized continental world. What's this? Oh, this is my military ships. Right, construction ship, come to Alpha Centauri.
Surveyed worlds sometimes possess unique properties that make them valuable objects of research. These physics, society, or engineering resources can be collected by a research station. My programming strongly compels me to compel you to build one.
Oh no, the jellyfish have arrived. Right, sorry. Surveyed worlds sometimes possess unique properties that make them valuable. Yeah, by a research station. Okay. Do we know where one of those is? I'll pass for the minute. Right, I'm guessing he's surveyed everything now. Ah, yes, there we go. Society research. Alright, let's use you to go survey that system.
A triumph. We have established communications with alien beings. What a time to be alive, or in my case, powered on.
The diviners name the beings floating through the dark, Tinyangi. We are to keep at a respectful distance. Venerable is our response to them. Which I believe is these guys, the gas grazers. Maybe not. Okay. What's the situation log? Let's check out the beta aliens we encountered. How is our technology doing?
Anomaly found.
We will leave that be for now. 45% is pretty high.
A healthy supply of minerals and energy credits is critical to the well-being of any interstellar power. We should take steps to increase our production of these resources.
Yes, boss. We'll get some energy from around the sun by the look of that. And then we probably want to put a research station over Alpha Centauri 3. And a mineral thing on Alpha Centauri 1. Although, I wonder what happens when you colonize them, whether those go away. Not really.
Anomaly found.
Okay. There are signs of an activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. 20% chance of failing, but she's already got the minus 10%, so if we can level her up, that'll go down considerably. We'll leave it be for now.
System survey complete.
Okay. Ooh. Red habitability. The tomb world, we really don't want to live there. Research. Okay, let's head to... We already researched this one? No. Bring you to survey that system. So there's the map for you. If I head this way, I should be reasonably secure, although... What was my jump range?
Special project complete.
I reckon if I had one of these sort of edge planets, I could probably make the next arm of the spiral. But it's probably a good thing to go this way first and hit a dead end, then this way, and someone else take it off me when they get better tech. What just finished? Ah. Crystalline entities. The reports of strange free-floating crystal-like objects observed in certain systems have been investigated. Ship-sized objects and they're slightly smaller but equally crystal...
System survey complete.
I wish it would pause when I told it to pause. It seems to unpause itself at times. Alright, the ship-sized objects and their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate they should be regarded as hazardous and approached with caution. Even should we not find a martial use for them, studying a shattered crystal would no doubt yield interesting results. Let's go with remote study for the moment, because we really don't have the combat capability for the crystal guys. They were considerably stronger than us.
Situation log updated.
And our science ship scans the surface of Homam 3. It becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Strong storms ravage the planet constantly, which can aid our resources and research, but will be an obstacle to our population. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. Let's go have a look, shall we? That lets us put a research station down. A tropical world, so we're not really going to live on it anyway.
Anomaly found.
No, leave it be for now. Maybe I want to slow this down a bit. There's a lot of stuff happening. Alright. You're done with the area. Let's send you to Marfalk. my research doing? Still another 12 months. 40 suddenly. Was that always longer? I'm not sure. Busy governing. What am I looking for? Any current physics research will be put on hold. $12 months versus, what was it? 90 days. Okay, we'll wait till we finish our physics research, I think. Right, Olimar looks like the world to be on. Let's put down... Ah, we're lacking... You need 200 influence to be able to put down one of those. And it's outside our sphere of influence, so we don't want to risk doing anything to it really at the moment. Let's go exploit some stuff over here, shall we? Now, what was it? For this, we need a research station. Right, I think that's probably a good place to end the episode. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we will see some more of this in the near future. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.